Good morning, students, staff, and parents and guardians at home. Welcome to our award ceremony. This event is an opportunity to honor our students for their accomplishments this year. This is an amazing 8th grade class, and we are so excited to celebrate their accomplishments with them. Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to honor our retirees. Our first retiree is Mary Ellen Milan. Mary Ellen worked 10.5 years here at Glenbrook. Her devotion to her students as learners and their personal growth was at the heart of her work. She always put in endless hours to ensure she provided instruction that met the needs of all. Her absence next year and the years to come will certainly be felt by many, but we wish her all the best in the next chapter of her life. Our next retiree is Nilda Henke. Nilda also worked 10.5 years at Glenbrook as the principal secretary. She was an integral part of the operations of the office and one that many called upon for assistance with various tasks. She is organized, efficient, and kept us all on track throughout the school year. Mary Ellen and Hilda, you'll always be part of our Glenbrook family. Thank you for your years of service to our students and staff. You will be greatly missed. I would now like to call up Mary Ellen Milan to present the Spirit of 7th Grade Award.
First, I want to congratulate all of you. You did an amazing job. The Spirit of 7th Grade Award honors those students who best embody the values of scholarship, compassion, and community. This award recognizes those 7th graders who, through their words and deeds, consistently demonstrate curiosity and dedication in their studies, are accepting and considerate of others, and make positive and supportive contributions to our 7th grade community. On behalf of the 7th grade team, I am proud to recognize this year's recipients. I just want to ask you to hold all your applause until they're all up here. Ellen Kennedy, Alex Landon, Noah Morin, Danica Shea, Derek Steinberg, and Nora Vanderhook. Congratulations. I'd like to ask Ms. Duane to come to the microphone to award the 6th grade Neil Fagan.
Every day, students and staff walk by a mural that sits just outside of our guidance office. The picture of a freckled, blonde-haired, blue-eyed boy with images of the things he loved: race cars, Nintendo games, his gerbil, his 2 dogs, and comic book characters. I know we all walk by this mural and never really stop to think who this person was. That little boy, Neil Fagan, was a classmate and friend of mine. We started our journey together in kindergarten at Wolf Swamp and proceeded on to middle school here at Glenbrook. During our 6th grade year, Neil became very sick as a result of a heart condition. Unfortunately, he lost his battle and passed away in February of that year. To say our entire class was devastated is an understatement. Neil was the type of person who brought a smile to everyone's face. He had a spirit that was unmatched, and he loved all those he encountered. He lived life to the fullest, even with an illness that limited him. He was a friend through and through, and there isn't a classmate of mine to this day who doesn't think about him and remember his kind heart, his smile, resilience, and more importantly, his friendship. I know every time I walk by that mural, I think about the legacy he has left behind. I am up here today to present the Neil Fagan Award to a 6th grade student who embodies the same characteristics. The inscription on the award reads, "The Neil Fagan Award is given to the student who goes beyond limitations and expectations. The student who has a willingness to help others in all situations, cooperates to the fullest in any group endeavor, and is a friend to everyone. It is my honor to present this award to Grace Burr. I would now like to call up Ms. Lauser to present the orchestra award.
The criteria for the 8th grade orchestra award include outstanding musicianship, leadership by example, desire to learn more about music in one's instrument, and exceptional citizenship. This year's recipient has risen to the challenge of digital music, auditioned for and was accepted into the MMEA Western District Orchestra, and has consistently used their time wisely, always productively practicing when given the chance. I am so pleased to present Rachel Kim, the 2021 Orchestra Award. So at this point in time, I am going to put on Mr. Anisian's hat and give out the band award. This year's band award goes to a student who is truly exemplary in both her attitude and her musicianship. The past 3 years at Glenbrook, the student has shown the discipline to develop fantastic technique, the work ethic to foster mature musicianship, and a quiet leadership that has earned her the respect of her peers. This year's band award goes to Jasmine Lang. I'd like to invite Ms. Grady to give the chorus award.
The chorus award is being presented to 2 students who have not only been in chorus throughout their career at Glenbrook, but participated in every chorus opportunity offered throughout this challenging year where singing was remote. Every day they have come enthusiastically ready to sing. They have been positive role models for all students of all grade levels, and often introducing themselves to newcomers to help make them feel welcome. I am so excited that both of these students will be continuing their music education at the high school in the choruses. Congratulations to Anthony Tarby and Dina Vicente. The next award that I have the honor of presenting is the General Music Award. General music is a place to try new things, to experiment, to make mistakes, and to grow from them. It is a place to build musical skills while developing as a person and building up your classmates. Both of these students have been silent leaders in our classroom, challenging themselves to learn more and helping classmates specifically while learning different instruments. I would like to congratulate this year's recipients of the General Music Award, Nick Joyce and Maddie Burnett. And I'd like to invite Mr. Dudek to present the Physical Education Award.
What's up, everyone? The first person I want to give this Physical Education Award to is someone who was just such a great role model for her class. Every day she came in with such a positive attitude, it was really contagious. One thing that really stood out to me from this person, from the first day I met her, was when she came in and we got into groups or we worked with different partners, she was always willing to work with anyone and everyone. She would look around and make sure no one was feeling left out. If someone did happen to not have a partner or a group to work with, she'd be the first one to go over there and say, come work with me and come partner with them. And that's a very rare quality to have, and I was really happy to see that. Very happy to meet this person, and this award goes to Mia Culver. The next person I want to give this award to is someone who came into the gym every single day with what seemed like unlimited energy. They would come in and give it 100% regardless of the activity that we were participating in. And as a teacher, I think you see many students who come into the classroom or to whatever you're doing and teaching and have a lot of energy. But to continue that through all of the activities and something they might not even like is very rare to see. And this person would raise the motivation and the participation in every class we did and participated in. And I think everyone here would agree that just having this wonderful person like this in your classroom can positively change how that classroom participates with one another. So this person I want to give the award to is Sean Hamill. The next person I want to introduce is giving out the Health Award, and that is Mrs. Siegel.
Well, it's certainly been a year to remember, right? For all of us. Can you guys hear me? Okay. So I'm here to recognize the Health Education Award, and the recipient this year is a student who has quietly and consistently supported others and exemplifies kindness. It's truly been a pleasure to have them as a student over these last 3 years and watch them mature and become more confident. I'm quite sure that they'll continue to flourish for years to come. This year's recipient is Shira Pachwa. The next award is for computer technology, and that's from Ms. Salmon. Thank you, Ms. Siegel. Good morning, Glenbrook family. Congratulations, soon to be GMS graduates. With each passing year, it gets more and more difficult to hone in on a recipient computer award. These digital natives enter the middle school computer lab with more and more knowledge and expertise in computer science. The 2021 student who will receive this year's award demonstrates high motivation in learning about the nuts and bolts of the computer, its software, and apps, and has also always been willing to share this knowledge with fellow classmates and students and teachers alike. This year's recipient has been an innovative producer of many amazing technology projects throughout the 3 years here at Glenbrook. Most notably was the creation of a sports website that in this student's case included over 100 lines of code using hypertext markup language, or HTML and CSS, which was a newly learned computer science language. I was impressed thoroughly with the student's perseverance while debugging the code. And while in sixth grade, I can vividly recall how this scholar worked diligently on an independent multimedia project.
coming in before and after school hours to perfect the iMovie masterpiece. Choosing just the right amount of pictures, which memory serves me well over 50 or 60 pictures. And consciously drilling down a music list to the top 10 or so most complimentary songs, all of which date back beyond this scholar's birth, but they're obviously quite familiar tunes. And why did this student dedicate all these long hours learning the notes of iMovie? Because their grandmother was about to celebrate a monumental birthday, and this commemorative, heartfelt surprise was in honor of Nana. My hope for this recipient is that they continue to harness these innate skills with technology to impact the world in a positive way. And in the words of one of this 8th grader's most revered people, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, I hope you, quote, fight for the things that you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you, end quote. It is with great honor that I grant this year's Computer Award to Letha Pearson. Letha is watching this live stream, so congratulations, Letha, and best wishes to the entire Glenbrook class of 2021. Next, I'd like to introduce Senior Grader for the Foreign Languages Award.
Bienvenidos, bienvenido. Congratulations to everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm a senior grader, and it is my pleasure to present 3 awards for outstanding achievement in foreign languages. The World Languages Department congratulates and honors these 3 spectacular young citizens of the world. These dynamic citizens have certainly excelled academically, but they also understand that French and Spanish are more than just classes. They are the key to a new way of communication. They are eager to practice their newly acquired language skills, and they don't worry about making a few mistakes. They enjoy finding patterns and making connections between languages. They have willingly and consistently gone out of their way to help others also be successful. They have shown respect and enthusiasm for new languages and cultures. They are open-minded and tolerant, and they always are striving to learn more. Now more than ever, it is important to learn a foreign language, and these students have done so with enthusiasm, zest, and vigor. For these reasons and more, we honor these stellar young linguists, these open-minded, tolerant, and global citizens of our world. On behalf of Senior Ray, Monsignor Voting, and myself, it is my honor to present this year's Foreign Language Awards to Basma Yassin, Christopher Bouvier, and Miles Scott. I would now like to invite Mr. Griffin to present the Art Award.
Hi guys. So having talents and skills certainly give a student the opportunity to excel in a class like art, but the ability to not only work well with others, but be able to make those around you better is a way that makes you truly stand out. This student always commanded the respect of her peers by leading by example and obviously is an amazing artist. It's with great pride that I presented the first of this year's Visual Art Awards to Natalie Nicoletto. The next art award goes to a student whose commitment and passion to her craft are evident in every project she carried out. She always endeavored to do her best work and reliably gain the admiration of her peers while doing so. It's with great pride that I present the second of this year's Visual Art Award to Sophia Lee. I'd like to then invite Mrs. Barrow to give the 8th grade Civics Award.
This award is given to two outstanding civics students. These students demonstrate a deep understanding of the civics curriculum. They are both strong readers and writers, make excellent connections between civics topics and current events, and always go above and beyond in their work. Most importantly, though, they are informed citizens and civic-minded individuals. They care about the public good, social justice, and what is going on in the world. I am proud to present the 2021 Civics Award to Mela Allen and Andrew Medeiros. And I would now like to call up Mrs. Novak for the Science Awards.
The Science Award is given each year to outstanding students who show a passion for science. This year is particularly difficult to choose only 2 students to receive this honor. So many of you put in so much effort during this very difficult year, and I would just like to say thank you for that, because you helped to make our jobs easier by trying your best. It did not go unnoticed, and it was absolutely appreciated. Whether it was keeping your camera on without me having to remind you, or responding to my emails when I asked you a question, or asking for help when you needed it, or reaching out to ask if I was doing okay after a rough class. Those little things all made a difference. Thank you so much. The 2 winners this year have distinguished themselves by putting in continuous effort to gain a deep understanding of the topics we covered. They went above and beyond in their analysis of data, their interpretations of scientific models, and in their ability to ask thoughtful questions. Despite being at home for most or all of the year and unable to experience science in a traditional hands-on way, these 2 engaged with the class by responding to my questions, helping their fellow classmates, and volunteering their ideas. It gives me great pleasure to present this year's Science Awards to the 2 8th graders who share not only these fine qualities, but also their initials, AZ, Amanda Zamorowski and Avery Zimmerman. I'd like to introduce Ms. Mitchell, Mrs. Jones, and Ms. Sorcinelli for the Mathematics Award.
Good morning. The 8th grade Math Award is given to 2 outstanding math students who demonstrate a love of math and learning. They are strong both computationally and conceptually. They ask thoughtful questions and are receptive to mathematical dialogue, often going above and beyond in collaborative work and taking on challenging tasks. It has been our pleasure working with these 2 students during this challenging year. The 8th grade Math Awards go to Kendall Reed and Maya Zaleznikoff. I'd now like to call Ms. Young to the podium for the English Award.
Good morning, 8th graders. As Mrs. Novak said, This was a really hard decision. There were so many students this year that, despite the unusual year we had, worked extremely hard, really cared about their work, and really sought out feedback and advice about their work throughout the year, which I really appreciated. That being said, the 8th grade ELA Scholar Award is awarded to 2 students who shared a genuine love of reading and have shown both perceptive understanding of text and the ability to deeply analyze what they read. They are gifted writers of both narrative and essays. They consistently use detail, development, and support in their writing to show understanding and express their ideas. And most importantly, they understand the importance of revision and feedback to improve their work. Because of your demonstration of these qualities, as well as your focus, dedication, and critical thinking throughout your entire 8th grade year, it is my honor to present the 2 ELA Scholar Awards to Jasmine Lang and Shyla Ruiz. I would like to call back up Mrs. Barr, Mrs. Pitcher, and Mrs. Novak for the Academic Scholar Award. The Team Scholar Award was created to celebrate the student who could have easily won every one of our individual subject awards. And this year, as well as the French Award. That being said, this year's recipient of the 8th grade Scholar Award goes to a student who has shown exemplary knowledge of and academic achievement and interest in the 5 subjects of ELA, civics, math, science, and French. Some of the qualities this student has exhibited to our team this year include curiosity, creativity, and a passion for learning, the ability to think critically and ask insightful questions, the contribution of thoughtful ideas to class discussions, a dedication to striving for excellence on every assignment, from the smallest quiz or piece of homework to the largest project, piece of writing, or test. And the willingness to gladly share knowledge with and work with all of their peers. We are pleased and honored to present the 8th grade Scholar Award to Natalie Nicoretta. And last but not least, we have Mrs. Allen, who will be presenting the Citizenship Awards.
Every year, we present awards to 2 8th grade students. The criteria we use in selecting students who stand out are the ones who demonstrate the following attributes and qualities: positive attitude, responsibility, having personal integrity, teamwork, empathy, showing care and concerns for others, and leadership, one that takes initiative. Before we present these awards, we would like to acknowledge the students who are nominated. When I call your name, please stand. You will receive your medal at the end of the ceremony. Raina Gross, Amanda Zamorowski, Will Hurley, Libby Schwartz, Dina Vicente, Michael Barton, Avery Zhang, Ollie Ford, Kate O'Toole, Anna Antonopoulos, Andrew Medeiros, Maya Zalesnikov, Mela Allen, Maren Gebhardt, Mia Culver, Juliana Quinlan, Kabir Razak, Sarah Charu, Adele Axelus, Catherine Chadwell, Maya Wood, Ari Powers, Claire Campbell, Elias Rodriguez, and Nate Ruiz. Let's give these students a round of applause. Please be seated. Now, for the award recipients for the Citizenship Award, the award winners are Andrew Medeiros and Amanda Zamorowski. Thank you. This concludes our ceremony. Have a great rest of your day.